All right, we did dishwashers. What's next? I'm thinking garbage disposals because I just recently had a garbage disposal. I recently had a lot of jobs, but the garbage disposal was one that I was able to record on, so that's what we're going to do. Most people in plumbing or just kitchen appliances in general don't much care for garbage disposals because they cause clogs. A $99 garbage disposal is good enough. You do not need to get the $250 garbage disposal that the salesman's trying to sell you because he needs to get it off the shelf. If you're looking for a garbage disposal with the most horsepower, then you're doing it wrong and you're putting something down the sink that doesn't belong down the sink. Stop it. But if your garbage disposal is leaking or just won't turn on anymore, despite pressing the little button on the bottom, yes, there's a button on the bottom, a little trip switch on the bottom. There's also a place for an Allen key to force the motor to turn. If you've tried both those things and it's still not working, do not call someone to fix it. It'll be cheaper to replace. Go to Home Depot, get you a $99 one, and now we're going to show you how to put it in like a pro. Now, like with most things, to get the new one in, you gotta get the old one out, as my wife likes to tell me. This has 2 screws, and we're gonna loosen up the pipe, and that pipe should come out. We're also gonna unhook the dishwasher, put a paper towel in there so we don't get any more stinky water than we need. And you will get stinky water. I don't care how well you took care of the dang thing. You need to test the wires, make sure the danger needles are off. Just because it's not spinning does not mean that it's not off. Again, we're replacing an old broken one. That could be part of the problem. We're going to loosen up our strain relief. We're using that on the next one. Get those wires out there. Sometimes they don't want to come out and they need a little persuasion to get out. So make sure you have a good pair of pliers. Now once you got those wires out, we're on to the next thing, getting the old collar off. There's some screws and then there's a metal ring. Again, good pair of pliers. Please don't silicone in your garbage disposal because it's going to be a pain in the butt to get back out. I'm going to pry that metal ring off there and clean this up so that we can put on some plumber's putty. That's right, plumber's putty. Do not use silicone. And now we're going to play snake, have the snake eat its own tail because that's so much fun, and just shove that guy right back in there. We're going to get our new one on the bottom. It'll go fiberglass ring, that's the cardboard looking thing, and then the metal plate, and then the coupling, and the ring. The ring will be the hardest part to put on. Then you'll tighten down these screws slowly, keeping it level, and you got your coupling in there. Now we're going to be putting in a dishwasher, so we need to get that knockout plug out, and then we're going to go ahead and start wiring up. And again, these wires seem to need a little persuasion. I actually fought with this a lot longer than you see. I cut some of that out, and we're back to the pliers. I do recommend getting a good pair of Klein pliers, some wire strips. Most garbage disposals are pretty easy to wire up, black to black, white to white, and you're good and golden. But just in case you have a red wire or a blue wire for whatever reason, it's line to line, neutral to neutral. Red and blue are both lines, just like the black. We're going to tighten down our strain relief and get this guy up here on the coupling. Hand tighten it, take a wrench, make it even tighter. That's not good enough. Make them suckers kiss. And then we'll put our new gasket in. Do not reuse the old gasket. Do not reuse the old gasket. Screw it down, tighten everything down. And then we'll tighten the pipe back down, make sure that you still have a gasket on the other side. You don't want to have to take this all apart just to put a new gasket in over there. Hook up our dishwasher, and we are golden. So, questions, concerns, political outcries, like, subscribe, and tell us what you want to see next.